Hey there, are you looking for inspiration for your next cruise, or are you trying to see if cruising is even for you? You've come to the right place. Hi, I'm Nico with Nico's Travel Co. And today I am bringing you on my perfect day on a cruise ship. This is a go-to schedule, a go-to way of life for me on any cruise, any day. If I'm not sure what to do, I follow this pattern and I know I'm gonna have a good time. We're gonna have breakfast with the fam, do a little exploring, a little shopping, see a movie on the ship, have a beautiful dinner, and have some really fun with the cruise entertainment and the cruise food. I did not realize until I edited this video how much I enjoy food on a cruise. So we're gonna have so much fun. I hope that you enjoy today's adventure with me. Let's get into it. Good morning and welcome to day 2 on my, what month is it? February 2024 family cruise. I'm here with my parents on the Disney Wish for a 3-night sailing. The first port is Nassau, Bahamas. That's where we're at today. And tomorrow we're going to Disney's private island and we're gonna have a lot of fun. So my goal today is to bring you along for all of the things that I do. This is what a day in the life on your cruise can look like. So if you're new to cruising, if you're gonna be doing a cruise for your first time, this is what the day will look like. This is one of the ways that your day could look. Now, this video, I do not have any excursions planned and we don't have a great big massive plan for the day, like something that we just have to do. We're just gonna go where the day takes us. But I find that when you start to go on cruises, you create a pattern. And so this is day in the life for me on a cruise ship. Let's get into it. So first part of the day is getting dressed. I'm almost there. Love this window for this room. So I'm gonna do this day dress. I originally planned to do a jumper, but then because my outfits for the trip did not work out the way I thought they would, I'm gonna wear the jumper for dinner tonight. I'm gonna wear this dress. I got some shorts on under it to help with chafing, honestly, for me to feel comfortable. And I'm gonna change into some sandals, do a bit of makeup that has some SPF in it, and we're going to go to breakfast at 1923. So I bought this bag on Temu, and then I had a strap I didn't like, but I had this strap from another purse. And it is the perfect size for a cruise, and it's gonna be an easy carry over the shoulder thing so I can protect it. Card up so the lights go out. Yep, they are big on the ship about conserving energy. So I noticed the room steward just kind of pulled the card up yesterday so that the lights would go out. Good morning. So I did that out of, because he was gonna do it anyway. Good morning. Good morning. The 6 in my mind from y'all's room. How did y'all sleep? So we're coming in the port. I've never been in a ship that was, okay, because we're on starboard. I was on starboard side, they're on port side. Last time I was here, we were all the way on the other end. Like past the ship, there's another ship. Allure of the Seas. This is Liberty of the Seas. So I was all the way over there. The perfect day of a cruise starts with a beautiful breakfast, and I like to do the seated breakfast on cruises, especially with my parents. It's so nice for me to do solo travel and to get out there to do the things I love on my own, but one of my favorite things about going on cruises is having breakfast with my people, and so we got to do that. It is hard for me to vlog a meal without like being weird right now, especially since we were just chatting and being family and all that good stuff. So I'm just showing a few little vignettes here about my favorite parts. Number 1, the decoration. I love this restaurant. It feels just so classy and casual, and they have these pieces of artwork from different Disney movies over the years. And of course, we all have to have our coffee. Our waitress, her name was the same as mine. It was just spelled a little different. It was Alicia, Alexia, but when my name is translated, it's translated to Alicia. But I digress. We have some nice coffee, a leisurely breakfast. I had this really, really good French toast and scrambled eggs with cheese that were wonderful. Very, very good. And then after this, we are going to head off to Nassau, but here's just a little bit more taste of breakfast. This French toast is pretty good. Do you want this butter? Because I'm not going to put it on my French toast.
That's not butter, is it?
It's butter. Oh, sorry. It's whipped butter. we're headed to deck 1 so we can go to port. So we're gonna head down. You have to have your key to the world card, and if you're over 18, you have to have a government issue ID, like your license or passport. We're here. It's windy. My hair that barely blows anyway is just going. Okay.
It's been 15 miles.
I mean, I feel like really easy and breezy today. This is pretty. I'm gonna have to break out the sunglasses though. Oh, I missed it. Man, everybody's gonna want to see vlogs only with you in it. Here's Mama. Okay, I gotta get a good view of the ship. All right, can we step over here real quickly? Get behind me. Oh. We're gonna smile and it's gonna be like a screenshot. I'm gonna do a screenshot of the ship. Come in, pull in, Mama. Yeah. Man, they've really done this port up. Last time I was here, it was literally nothing. The sea turtle has come out to greet us. Oh my gosh, I love cruises. Yeah, get beside, no, just beside each other. Yeah, right, stay where Daddy is. Okay, one more. Oh, that's cute. Oh man, this is so nice. All right, it's very busy. There are 5 ships here today. Disney Wish, Allure and Liberty of the Seas, Carnival Liberty, and another Carnival ship I forgot. But it's still really pretty. So we're just gonna walk around and forgive the glare, please. There's a filter that I can't find that I need. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time and shop around. Those are cute. Who are you gonna get that for?
$100. The reason why, because first of all, good morning. How y'all doing?
Good morning.
I'm just saying that you asked me for these special design. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you. The next part of a perfect cruise day for me is exploring. Now, this is my first time since I was like 6 or 7 getting off at the Nassau port, and it is completely transformed. And though I'm sure you can find another YouTube video that's more thorough than what I'm doing, this is just bringing you along in the day of the life, so I'm giving little snapshots and vignettes. But what we do, my parents aren't excursion people. They like to walk around that port and explore. So we walked out of the actual like cruise port where they have shops and things like that and walked into Nassau a bit. Now, coming right off of the street, like right out of the port, right in Nassau, there are a bunch of people trying to get you to do excursions or book their taxis. But if you walk a little further, you come across touristy shops and things like that. You can always take a cab to a local beach. You can book an excursion on the ship. We walk around pretty locally and it works for us. I like to look at the shops that are at the port. They have food here. There was a hair braiding space. There are lots of local little vendors. So yes, it's for tourists, and there are literally hundreds, if not several thousand people who visit this port a day from these cruise ships. And so they have a lot here to offer you. And as always, through your cruise, you can book some travel and excursion. You do want to research beforehand if you plan to book excursions locally or independently apart from the cruise line, because depending on where you're going and what's happening in that country, it may not be the safest to venture outside of the cruise. Just saying. So we're going to do a little bit more shopping, and then I'm going to head on to my next cruise activity on my perfect day in the life on a cruise. They're very pretty. think we are, yeah, we can stroll down this side that we didn't see before, and then we can head on back to the ship. I've also found that things that I buy,
Yeah, we're gonna stay for
those pants,
Yeah.
those flimsy pants, $109. No. I find the stuff that I buy doesn't last very long.
Yeah.
Now the one blanket we got at one port, and I use that. I use mine in my office, but chairs and things like that. I mean, not chairs, shirts, bags. They eventually give out. So I really come on cruises for the experience, but it's fun to look around, see if you find something that catches your eye. You can get your hair braided over there.
We can do mine.
Definitely they can do yours.
We can braid mine.
I remember being a kid when we came on that cruise, and when was it, 1990 or 1992? I remember walking down something like that. I'll remember walking down behind Grandma, like past these stores and everything, and it was so crowded. That's like, aside from when we had like the special meeting for the family, and y'all saying it's so hard to say goodbye, and I cried because y'all were saying it about Grandpa, but I'd never met him.
Right.
And I remember the dinners. And I remember walking down this, what it used to look like, or walking down the street with some stores and seeing behind Grandma, maybe like Aunt Yolanda or Aunt Valencia. That was fun. That was a fun time. But then we didn't go on another cruise for like, I didn't go on another cruise for 20 years.
Yeah, I didn't go another 21.
Yeah.
30 years.
Oh, it would have been the same amount of time.
2000, almost 30 years, 29
No.
years.
Oh my gosh, not 20 years. You're right, it was 30. My math was off. Okay. 92, 02, 12, 22. Yeah, for you it was 29 years. Okay. Man, I do no math. We done moved. She's stopping at another store. I got stopped by a very cute couple that wanted to learn about my vlogging setup. It's very nice out here. Very.
I'll send you some pictures when you talk about that.
Oh, okay. Oh, she told us to stay, but she's going over there.
I took some pictures of you talking to me.
Did you?
So when you talk about that, you show the pictures.
Thank you. I don't have anyone to get other shots of me doing things when I do this. I have to be very creative. It's overcast now, so it's way more chill. There's a nice breeze. You really like to be on. You like to be on camera. So my mom is shopping. We're just hanging out. Normally I'm with her, but I can't keep up today. The two most avid shoppers I know are my mom and one of my brothers. Anyway, we're just chilling. It's nice now. There's no sun. It's breezy. It's very pretty. And they have it very nicely decorated. It looks new and fresh. So, and we could have gotten a snack, but we ate breakfast and then got right off the ship. I think next time I'm definitely going to do a port excursion. But for this time, it was good. Oh, we're going to have our Key to the World cards available to actually, to leave the port. They want to make sure that people who are not on cruise ships aren't sneaking their way. You got your card out? Oh, I see. So we made it back on the ship. You go through, they scan your card when you leave, and you go through security when you come back to make sure you don't have any prohibited items, like fruit, things that you have to check like alcohol has to be brought on in a very specific way. So we had to be scanned when we came back on. We were okay. I think the room steward's gonna be in my room real quickly, so I'm just gonna get myself changed into some other clothes to go for this movie. Man, y'all, I'm crazy. I was like, my room lights aren't working. They're not bright enough. All I had to do was turn them up because they're dimmable. Oy, oy, oy. So, I forget which theater it's in, but it'll say when I get down there. I just gotta go to the correct deck. Deck 4 forward is where we're going. Because I did not pack just like hangout t-shirts because I didn't think I'd be doing so much hanging out. I just leaving this on, and I brought a little towel that I brought from home that I can use. Excuse me. So I'm after, I gotta walk all the way forward. Here, so it's the Neverland one that's playing. Just more of the Marvels. Popcorn and the gummies. Okay, so I had a great time watching Miss Marvels again. It was really good. I quite enjoyed it. Now we are going to head up to deck 11. So I'm going to have lunch and then chill out before dinner. There is a band playing at 5:30 at the Bayou, one of the bars, which I don't drink, but I like the music on cruise ships. And I love that there's music all over the ship in the evening. So I generally will, after the morning activities, whether it's getting off at port, if it's a port day, walking around, I try to just chill and see a movie on the deck and then take a nap or something like that in my room, enjoy my room in the late afternoon before dinner, and catching a show or two after dinner. Because we typically do the early dining. I like early dining so that I can see the earlier show and not have to like do a show, have dinner, and then see what else is going on. I like dinner first so I can just see what's going on around the ship and not have to wait so long to eat. And sometimes I like to be in my room earlier. Early dining is always my go-to.
Something for you, madam?
I think so. Can I get the double baked potato and the chicken breast, please?
2 potatoes.
Just one.
I have this room. I think it's so pretty. I wanted to eat in here last time. I'm the only person over here. So when you come into Marceline Market, if you come from, I don't know, like you get off the elevator, go right, and when you wash your hands and everything, turn left, and there's no one in this room, and it's so pretty. So my plan to eat on the pool deck, botched because I only saw a few tables and some of them had food on them, so it was just still too crowded for my little introverted by myself herself. I didn't have anyone to save a table for me, so we're just gonna eat this lunch and enjoy, read a book. It's gonna be nice. Just put everything on my plate. I didn't realize I could just give them my plate and have them fill it up at different places. I have twice baked potatoes, an herb roll, samosas, which are really, really good, a piece of grilled chicken, and some broccoli. All right, had a quick lunch. It was very peaceful. Now I'm gonna check and see if these people will talk to me before I go to my room. By the time I finished, everything was closed down for getting more food, so I'm gonna order some sweets from room service. Hey, I'm not recording. I know, Builder. I just came to say hello. Daddy, you just love to find a good couch to sleep on, don't you?
Seeing at the left side of the couch, I almost feel like home.
This is funny. Have y'all sat out here at all? Balconies make me so nervous. So, Mariner of the Seas, Liberty of the Seas. Now on the other side, there's like 2 more Carnival ships. I think I counted 3 more Carnival ships actually. So, a lot of fun to be had in Nassau. So I gotta go back up to deck 11 one more time, get my drinks. I went up there. I know y'all were going so soon.
Yeah.
And well, I thought you might be. I thought you might be hungry longer. But I went, and there's only a few tables, and several of them still had food on them. So I think tomorrow, I don't know. I guess on the island they're
gonna take them a long time to clean off the table. People.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on with that, but we walked around 2 or 3 times
Before we found
the table. But a table that was
acceptable to you.
Acceptable to him, because he wanted to sit in a certain area.
Okay. Here we go. One more stop, and then I'm in for some hours before I go to dinner. All right, made it back. We got Coca-Cola and water. And I can run up tonight and get more if I need, but this should see me through the next few hours. Okay, so it is chillax time. Next part of the day in my life on a cruise ship is the afternoon rest, which generally I think I'm gonna have more time than I actually will. It is 2:33. My goal is to be dressed and downstairs by 5-ish. We'll see if that happens. I might decide. I always plan. This is part of day in the life with me on a cruise ship. I always plan to go see music, listen to music, or see a show or a band in one of the lounges or something before dinner. I always plan it. You want to know how often I've done it? Never. This is my 4th cruise since 2022. And I haven't done it yet. Oh, but just in case I didn't make it clear, this is my nap time, snack time. So I just had lunch. I missed the opportunity to get dessert. But again, Disney Cruises, free room service. You just want to tip a little bit. So I'm going to order some coffee and cheesecake, because the coffee and cheesecake was really good last time. And then the Coca-Cola will stay fresh and bubbly through this evening. So, I may not even get more of that until tomorrow. All right, so the next time you see me, I will be ready for dinner. We are dinner ready, just waiting on my day on.
Fantastic. Right this way, 118. We had a little update for you.
Oh, okay.
We were able to give you a private table.
Oh, nice.
Right over here for you.
Pretty table. So I'm gonna see if I can show you guys this menu. Same as last time, it looks like. But for those who did not see it, and then the dessert menu will come later. The Hyperion 4-cheese tricolor tortelloni was good. Maybe you can't tell, but we're pulling out of port. It's time to take my nausea medicine. Yeah. Yeah, huh? Yeah. It's at 5:45-ish.
The old lady about
Thank you.
But ours is the.
You were gonna say you had thought you were gonna say, but you were thinking something. Thank you. This is the 4-cheese Hyperion tortelloni. It's really good.
So much.
Oh, so cute. So cute. Alright, got roasted chicken. Looks like some Brussels sprouts and potato. Alright, here are my churros. These are so good. I cannot finish them. I really enjoyed those. Those are my second favorite. Third favorite. My favorite thing on this ship to eat are these churros. Even though I couldn't finish them. My second, yes, it is. My second favorite thing is the tiramisu at Palo. Last night I didn't get the tiramisu. I tried the souffle, and the souffle was lovely, but tiramisu had my heart. And the third favorite thing were those fried Yukon potatoes with rosemary and parmesan. Thank you. Bye. Look at this beautiful artwork. All right, headed to change into some comfy clothes for the shows tonight, and then we're gonna come right back and get in line at the Walt Disney Theater to see The Little Mermaid. So the next part of my perfect day in the life on a cruise ship is seeing shows after dinner. We're going to see The Little Mermaid, which is a Broadway quality show about an hour long that they do an excellent job with. I cannot record it, but there's going to be some spectacular fun after The Little Mermaid that I'll show you. But yeah, after dinner, let's go have some fun on the ship. Now, there are a few things to note about a Disney cruise that are different than other cruises. Disney cruises will not have a casino, so that's very, very important to note. And the ships tend to be smaller, so there are not lots of shows going on at the same time. Now, I'm not sure about other cruise lines. I've only cruised on Disney and Carnival so far, but on a Carnival ship, you could maybe go to karaoke or see a magic show or hear a band or see a Broadway show, or hear comedy all at the same time. Now, Disney cruises do have a lot of fun things to do, but they're only going to have one big show at a time, going on at a time on the ship. So while there's a Little Mermaid, there's probably some trivia somewhere. There's going to be several bands in different little lounges and bars and places throughout the ship. The kids club will be open. But I don't recall seeing any comedy shows on the docket, even though their game shows are going to be kind of comedic and fun. Gonna refill this bucket. All right, got the souvenirs for my sisters. And heading into the theater, gotta find my parents. Okay, I'm nervous about falling down anywhere. Oh, gotta steady myself. Well, tomorrow we can sit down there. Oh, sorry. Oh. I'm doing so much.
Not reserved seats.
So we have a bucket to share.
All available spaces.
All right, man, I so wish that I could show you guys how this looks during the show, like there's gonna be projections all over these walls, but alas, I'm gonna respect their wishes. And last night there were a couple of people who had cameras around us, and someone ran and told them to put their cameras down. So I don't want to get in trouble either. So I'm going to go to the deck party, but it doesn't start for another 40-ish minutes. I just stopped on my walks with my mom. My dad stayed for karaoke. Now, I have a dilemma because I offered to get these for whomever wanted one, and each of my sisters wanted a Mickey popcorn bucket. Now, getting these buckets home when I'm already packed to the hilt, it's gonna be a challenge. So I was thinking I could use this Castaway Club bag, but I'm like, that's not gonna fit those two bulbous items. My mom was like, you can use your beach bag. Yes, this is the biggest tote that I have. So I'm gonna have 3 totes when I get off the cruise. All right, so I'm winding down my day. I have a few more fun things, and then that'll be it. And I'll see you. Oh, yes. I wanted to do breakfast, continental breakfast in the room, because we are trying to get off the ship early. Yes, okay. And my mom and dad are gonna go to Marceline Market, but I have a struggle right now getting up before 7 o'clock. So we are trying to disembark at 8:30, right when we get to port, so we can find nice spots on the beach. And I was like, there's no way I'm going to be up getting to breakfast by 7:30. No way. So I'm going to try my hand at this little continental breakfast, which I was like, I'll never do that because they never have stuff I would want. So let's see what they have. It saith, let's see, can you focus? Start your day off right with our breakfast pre-order. Make your breakfast selections tonight, then hang it outside on the doorknob before 3 a.m. I've got plenty of time. You can, oh my gosh, you can select your delivery time and choose what you want. Ooh, yeah, we're about to have fun. Okay, let's fill this puppy out. The fruit bowl, the Danish. Muffins pretty dry a lot of times, and I like some white toast with some jam and butter. I'm so excited. Your breakfast is ordered. way to end the evening. This is the perfect way to end the night of my perfect day on a cruise. Now, after this, I'll just kind of walk through what I do next because I vlogged way too long already. And then I had like another 20 minutes of footage that you don't need to see. So we're just going to recap because I have to finish what I started. I got to tell you what the whole perfect day looks like. So after the show, I always like to have a snack. I rarely go and get pizza at the end of the night, but tonight I did because it was right there, right on hand. So I stopped at Pizza Pies and got something. Then I headed back to my room. I got the room organized a little bit. I went ahead and got changed into my PJs, cleaned my face and all that good stuff, the hygiene for the end of the evening. Then I set out the things that I was going to need the next day since I was going to get up so early. And then after that, I put up my hair because natural hair, any hair on a trip can be something. But I always have to work with my hair no matter what. There's like no basic days, no basic hair days when I'm not wearing twists. So I did all that and then I ate my pizza and I had a fantastic evening. And that is my perfect day on a cruise. Now, your perfect day can look vastly different. And there are lots of ways to have a perfect day. Tomorrow, I'm going to have a beautiful, amazing day. And it's going to look very, very different than today. But these are the things that I like to do. I like to make sure that I'm having a memorable time with the people that I'm with, or making memories for myself if I'm alone, doing at least a couple of things that are like out of the room. At least most of the days. This is a 3-night cruise, so I had to really push myself to stay out of my room because the first time I did this cruise, I happily stayed in my room the vast majority of the day. So at any rate, I hope that this day in the life just gives you an idea of what cruise ship life can look like. Talking with friends and talking with people that I meet when I share this is what I'm doing with my life right now. They're like, I've never been on a cruise. What can you do? There are all these misconceptions about what cruise life can look like. So I just wanted to bring you along on a comfortable, easy day. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being a part of my travel adventures. As always, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I encourage you guys to please like this video, subscribe so that you can keep getting more travel content to enrich your travel plans. My goal is to provide material that inspires you to travel and gives you tips and guides and helpful things that will be useful for you in planning memorable travel experiences for yourself and the ones you love. I'm so grateful to have you as a part of my travel crew. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, a life well lived. And remember, a life well lived is a life well traveled. And until our next adventure, see you later.